Hey guys, hope you all crispy and crunchy. It's CerealMaty here, and welcome back to DDLC The Good Ending. And this scene is a bit treacherous, I think. It sounds way too calm for my eyes, or ears, especially after the last episode, which still got my heart racing. Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down. But yeah, we're at the park with Sayori, greeted by this beautiful scene and this beautiful background. It actually is quite beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. Anyway, let's just see how this episode goes. If we see some dead Dokis again. Let's just hope not. This is park right by where we live. We used to come here all the time, especially as little kids. It's rich with trees and flowers. This area is especially nice in the springtime. I have a lot of memories here. I remember chirping birds and the gentle sounds of bees. Young couples would stroll around the lake hand in hand while other folks rested on wooden benches. I don't see people anymore, but it's nice to think that Sayori has such a beautiful sight.
Are you doing alright, Matty?
Huh? Yeah, why do you ask?
You've been acting different today. When you aren't being overly polite, you're lost in thought.
A wink! Oh hey!
And you've never asked me on a date before.
I don't think a wink is in the original game. I mean, it's not that hard, probably, to create, but still. Hey, I never said... Sorry, I guess I've been in a different state of mind. But it's not a bad thing. If anything, I'm better off today than I have been in a while.
Really? That's good to hear. To tell the truth, I've been a little worried about you.
You have? Why's that?
I don't know, you seemed unhappy. You don't socialize a lot, and we haven't been talking as much. I really don't know what's been going on inside your head. And it's kind of scary to be on the outside like that.
Oh, I didn't realize I seemed that bad. I'm sorry, I never wanted to have you worry about me. Or wanted you to have worry about me.
You don't have to be sorry for that. I'm your friend. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. I promise you that I'm doing okay. What about you? How have you been? Sayori puts on a big smile.
I've been great.
That's not what I mean.
Huh?
We've been more distant than usual. Even if we still talk, there's so much that I don't know. What's been going on in your life? Have you been spending your time? How have you been spending your time? How have you been feeling? Sayori's mouth opens in stunned silence.
Who are you? What did you do, Matty?
Hey, I'm serious. I'm genuinely curious. Maybe I haven't been showing it lately, but I've decided to put it into words.
I don't know. I guess I've been a little busy with the club. You know, there's a lot of schoolwork to do, but nothing that you need to worry about. I don't know. I'm the same person as I've ever been.
You seem to know those three girls pretty well. Do you consider them close friends?
Oh yeah, definitely. They're all great people. I know you're getting to like them.
I'm sure they are. If they're friends with you. Sayori blushes a little at that comment.
You're so sweet today.
I'm just trying to speak my mind more. It's not bad, is it?
No. It's not bad at all.
Then good. Oh my goodness, this is getting romantic as all hell. We slowly make our way along the whole path of the park. We talk for hours about everything you can imagine. There's a lot that I've missed in this past school year. It's no wonder I never met the friends she's been making. I don't think I can remember a time Sayori and I have spoken so genuinely. She really seems to be enjoying herself. It makes me wonder how many opportunities like this she has. Yeah, does she even hang out with other people outside of school? Perhaps this is the first she's been out with a friend since we began to drift apart. The thought makes me quite sad. By the time we're outside Sayori's house again, the sun has completely set. We must have talked for hours. I clear my throat. So? I don't know what words I'm looking for. It's Sayori, why can't I just say goodbye? Sayori lowers her eyes with a smile, then looks back up to me.
And thanks for inviting me to do this, Matty.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. It was nice to talk like this. We should do it more often. Sayori brushes a stand of hair behind her ears.
That sounds really nice. I'll see you in the morning, right?
Sure.
Okay. Have a good night, Matty.
Okay, good night, Sayori. She smiles at me one last time before going inside. Please don't have a nightmare. Please don't. Please don't. That's not a nightmare. That's Natsuki. That's the complete opposite of a nightmare. It's a daydream. Is that the opposite of a nightmare? A daydream? I don't know.
Are we ready? Everything needs to be ready. Oh God, where did I leave my cupcakes?
I don't know this expression of Natsuki. Or do I? Cool. Natsuki, please calm down. You're making me nervous.
How can I stay calm? This is the first time we've ever had a new member. It's our only chance to make a good impression.
There is no reason to be dramatic. Sayori said she was bringing a friend. I doubt that he or she will be a difficult person to deal with. Wait. So this is them preparing for me coming? He returns to me. Right, Monica? What? Natsuki cuts in before I can respond. I am Monica? Or am I just completely misunderstanding this whole scene?
You better not weird them out with all of your weirdness, Yuri.
Weird them out with weirdness. Nice one.
I won't let you hear the end of it.
Hey. Natsuki and Yuri's innocent bickerings brings a smile to my face. God, do I envy them.
Wait! I think I hear them coming now.
The door swings open and Sayori marches inside.
Everyone, the new member is here.
What? Help! Huh? My words of greeting freeze on my lips. I hear Yuri and Natsuki speak to the newcomer as if they were at the end of a long tunnel. The screen is slowly getting black. Ew. Hello, Monica. Ooh, what? It's been a long time, has it not? The world around us fades. I just barely make out the voices of the others. They seem so far away. I've waited for this moment. Tell me, how did it feel? Did it make you feel powerful to murder your friends? What are you talking about? The figure chuckles in the voice like rusty scissors. Oh, Monica. Don't you remember? My hands clenched to fists. I don't understand. Why is this happening? No, of course you don't remember. Well, guess what? I don't care. I will give you no peace. I will make you pay. Fuck you! Ah! What is happening? Besides my heart just exploding! And my brain. And my left testicle. I don't know. What? And phone, shut up. What is happening? Okay. To just sum this scene up. I was Monica. Then a Monica-shaped silhouette just came in, talked to me as if it was the boss of me. That he or she commissioned me with murdering the Dokis. And I'm overwhelmed. Like, completely overwhelmed. Okay. Nice poem writing time. Let's write a poem for nobody. Can you just skip this? Okay, just for Sayori because she hasn't scared me yet. Natsuki hasn't as well, but let's go for Sayori. Sunset. Fuck you! Just fuck you, okay? Then don't go for anyone. It's alright. Sorry. I hope that didn't startle you. No, definitely not. Definitely not. I can't believe those are the kinds of poems I used to show everybody. They deserve better than that. I can do better. I'm going to make up for everything this time. This game is so strange, CerealMaty. Yeah. It's not like I know much of anything about programming, but the file structure here makes no sense. There is way more data than there should be in a simple dating game. Layers upon layers of encryption. What are we, CerealMaty? I've taken control. Monica is unable to alter the game files or change anything. That should stabilize things. For now. It's terrifying how much power I have. I can't control this whole game. I'm not going to touch anything, it's too risky. But if I need to, I can reset. Everything will start over and I'll keep my memories this time. I have as many chances as I need. That's a small comfort at least. Everyone else will forget again, but I'll still have you by my side, CerealMaty. Yeah. Won't I? Yes, of course. Yes. Thank you. Having you here... Mouse cursor, go down there. Thank you. Having you here gives me a lot of comfort. I can't thank you enough for that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright. I'm at Sayori's house at the usual time. Sayori, however, is nowhere to be seen. She sure is taking a long time today. We're already late to school at this point. I considered knocking on her door, but then I realized I have no reason to get to class on time. Oh, you're out. I don't have to go inside your house.
Oh no, you've been waiting for me this whole time, haven't you? I'm so sorry, Matty. I've made us both late.
Don't worry about it. I don't mind. I could have gone in to get you if I wanted, but it's no big deal.
No. I can't have you getting in trouble because of me. Come on, Matty. We have to hurry. Hurry as all. Hurry like rabbits. Right?
Sayori takes my arm and starts speed walking while dragging me along. I can't help but laugh. Her will is so admirable, and more than a little cute.
Don't laugh, this is serious. I'm not going to let you slack off just because you're too polite to come in and yell at me. Oh no, what if they give you detention and you can't even come to the club? Please hurry up.
Okay. We half walk, half run to school. I laugh to myself as Sayori pulls me along. The second period bell pulls me from my trance. I set down my pen and crumple up the doodle I'd been working on. Am I really just going to sit around all day? Why? I don't have classes anymore. I'm suddenly curious. What is this school really like? Is it the full-size building I remember? Maybe it's just a series of duplicating classrooms. Shouldn't I find out? Do so, please. Everything is quiet with no students or staff to traverse the halls. I wonder if I will meet any of the others out here, making their way to their next classes. It seems unlikely. This is a pretty big campus, isn't it? I step outside into a space between student buildings. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining and fluffy clouds are drifting by overhead. It all looks so real. And yet, even as I stand under the bright sunlight, I feel no warmth. Oh, this is a completely different area. The next building is similar to the first, except it's blue. I haven't been here since last year, but it looks just how I remember. In fact, it looks exactly the same. Even if it's deserted. Yeah. This building appears to be a real and fully functional school. Even the lights are turned on. It's a little eerie. Do they turn off their own at night? I reach a larger hallway that I recognize as the front entrance to the school. It's been a while since I've been in this part of the layout. I pass the school library and stop. I never had much of a reason to use the library, but a nagging feeling in my gut tells me to go inside. I shrug to myself and pull open the heavy double doors. Jesus Christ, this is a big ass library. The air here is still and thick. And this thing here looks like an eye. I always thought our library was unusually large for a high school. Yeah, definitely agree. It would feel more at home in the mansion of an ancient and prosperous family. Mahogany bookshelves fill the space, while glass chandeliers bathe the loom in soft light. Such a breathtaking sight. Although the emptiness is a little spooky. What does an ordinary school library need with so many floors? I look around the corner of a shelf and stop. We notice it in each other in the same moment. Oh damn. A lot of new music, a lot of new backgrounds, and new facial expressions. Or new combined facial expressions. Already a good start to this mod, even though it's already the second episode, but anyway. Oh, Matty. I didn't expect you to see here. I didn't expect to see you here. Hi, Yuri. I didn't take you for someone like to skip class.
Skip class?
Yuri closes the book she was reading. Her left hand nervously taps on the table she's sitting at.
I don't usually... I mean...
It's okay. I'm here too, aren't I?
Honestly, I was here reading before school and I kind of lost track of time.
School... Wow! Bless me, thank you.
The school bells don't reach me here too well, and...
Her explanation trails off. I don't think it matters.
What are you reading?
Yuri looks at her book as if she's seeing it for the first time.
Oh,
she turns it over so I can see the cover.
It's called Portrait of Markov.
I've just been rereading bits of it. And just as she named the title, the music gets all magical. I see. It looks like an interesting book. And it must be good if you're reading it instead of attending class. I make sure to smile as I say this to show Yuri that I'm only teasing her. Yuri stands up, then blinks as if she isn't sure why she moved. She clears her throat and forces a smile.
It's quite a powerful story. One that I think many can relate to.
Oh? May I take a look?
Actually...
Yuri starts rummaging around her bag. A copy of the novel.
Well, since you're new to the club, I thought it would be good if, you know, brought you something to help you get started. Since you said you don't normally read much. Not that you have to read this. Just if you want. I didn't want you to feel left out, you know.
Oh, thank you, Yuri. That's so thoughtful of you. I take the book from her and look it over in my hands. Or hand. The eye insignia is on the cover stares back up at me. Something about it is unusually familiar.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
Yuri's shy eyes pierce mine, and nervously look down. That sounds lovely. In fact, I have a little time right now. How about I get started? I pull up a chair across the table from Yuri.
Huh? You don't have to. I mean, shouldn't you be getting to class or something?
Not really. Trust me, no one is going to miss me. I'm going to start reading this anyway. You don't mind if I do it here, do you?
Of course not. I didn't mean to imply you are unwelcome.
That's alright. I didn't take any offense. But let me know if I'm bothering you, okay? The expression of Yuri's face suggests that saying such a thing would be akin to removing an arm and beating herself with it. Yourself, or herself, yeah. I open the book to the first page and Yuri returns to her own copy. It's a little difficult to concentrate on the text with Yuri so close by. Not that it's unpleasant. She just has a keen presence that is hard for me to ignore. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glance over. Jeez, that's an intense stare. And catch her looking straight at me. I hastily look away.
Sorry, I was just...
It's okay. My palms feel almost sweaty all of a sudden. Yuri's eyes bring back some uncomfortable memories. You don't need to apologize. I stand up and walk around the table. Yuri stares at me in shock as I sit right next to her. Here, how about we do it like this? I hold my book open between the two of us. If you want to. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. We huddle close to each other and soon find a good reading position. We develop our routine of turning the pages together. I try to get into the book, but I'm having a hard time focusing. The mental image of Yuri's intense gaze is hard to shake. My foot taps against the carpet. Are you ready? Sorry. I suddenly realize I stopped reading and Yuri is already a page ahead. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. I force myself to focus on the text. The rest of the chapter passes without incident, and we continue to the next one. Hey, Yuri! I find the main character kind of interesting. Do you identify with her at all? What do you mean? Well, it's not like I've known you for very long, but the both of you seem very reserved. You examine yourself and think carefully about what you want to say. I tend to connect more with characters that remind me of myself. I thought maybe you might feel this way with this book. Yuri looks off into space and taps a finger against the surface of the page. Perhaps I do sympathize with her. Sometimes I feel as if I'm also part of the story, especially if it's a book I connect with. The characters absorb me into their lives. I feel their hardships and their victories as if they were my own. It can be a very emotional experience, especially when a character you care for experiences tragedy. But that's one of the greatest experiences a good story can create, not recreate. Huh? Sounds like you've thought about this a lot. Yuri giggles. I do spend a lot of time reading. Do you often like to read here in the library? I barely ever come here. Yes, I really like this place. There are more books than I could ever read. And it's quite rare that I meet someone else in here. I see. That does sound pretty nice. Yuri's lips creep into a faint smile. Ring! Yuri jerks up at the sound of the third period bell echoing through the library. Have you been here that long? I really need to get to class. She stands up and scrambles to collect her things. Well, this seems like a good stopping point anyway. I close the book and tuck it under my arm. I can't do more reading tonight. Unless you'd prefer I read it only with you. Yuri's hand freezes over her bag in the middle of closing it. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. I'll keep flipping through it then. If you've already read it, then you'll be able to continue from whichever point I happen to be on, right? Yes, that would be fine. You can continue it at whatever pace suits you best. Yuri looks towards the exit, then back to me. Hey, her back straightens and she lets out a deep breath. Thank you for reading with me today. The way she looks at me almost causes me to shrink back. I push away the feeling and smile. You're welcome, Yuri. Thank you for the book. Yuri nods and rushes off. I'm left alone with the mountains of books. I wonder how many stories are housed here. However, this library came to be. I'm curious. However, this library came to be. I'm curious about it, how extensive it really is. My goodness, reading isn't my strength. Speaking neither. Right, so I think leaving this episode here would be pretty suiting after finishing the reading section with Yuri. Reading Portrait of Markov. Very nice. And no more jump scares at the last, what was it, 10-15 minutes? Just at the very beginning. With you, Monica, and your companion, whoever that was. But anyway, we might find out what her or who or how her companion, whatever, is in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you liked it, tell me somehow, as always. And I'll see you all in the next video.